Welcome once again to the last ethical theory we are dealing in ethics matters, the rights ethics. This is your Professor Joe, and I invite you to learn from this episode about the essence of rights in every human soul. What does it mean to live in a moral society? Some say it's about being kind. Others say it's about following rules or developing good character. But rights ethics offers us a powerful and clarifying answer. A moral society is one that respects the rights of every individual, not for what they've done, but for who they are. Rights ethics begins not with actions or consequences, but with recognition. It asks a foundational question. What does each person deserve simply by being human? It asserts that each person holds inherent rights, moral and legal protections that no government, system, or person has the right to take away. These rights act as moral shields: the right to life, the right to speak, the right to be treated fairly, the right to exist with dignity. They are not earned, they are ours by nature. Let me mention these proponents of rights ethics like Locke, Kant, Jefferson, and 1948 UDHR, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. John Locke taught us that we are born with natural rights: life, liberty, and property. Rights that even governments must respect. Immanuel Kant deepened the view: we must treat people as ends, never as means. Why? Because of dignity. Our rational autonomy gives us unshakable moral worth. Thomas Jefferson echoed these voices in the Declaration of Independence, asserting that rights are unalienable. They can't be taken away. Then came the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, 1948, a historic moment where the world united to affirm the dignity and rights of all people. It said, no matter your color, language, gender, status, or country, you matter. Rights come in two forms: negative rights, the right to be left alone, freedom from harm, torture, and discrimination. Positive rights, the right to be helped, access to education, healthcare, fair treatment, and basic needs. Together, they define what it means to live with dignity in a just society. Where can we experience the real-life venues of rights ethics? Rights ethics is not just for courts and governments. It belongs in our homes, schools, and workplaces. Here's what it looks like in daily life: respecting someone's consent and boundaries, defending the rights of the voiceless, educating others on their legal and moral rights, voting and advocating for justice, ensuring your freedom does not harm others. I will share two case studies: the case of Maria's emergency and the case of David's protest. Case 1, Maria's emergency. A 72-year-old undocumented woman needs emergency medical care but lacks insurance. Rights ethics says her right to life and health care cannot be denied. Her humanity comes first. Case 2, David's protest. A student voices dissent at a university protest. Administrators try to silence him. Rights ethics says freedom of speech is a negative right, one that must be protected even when uncomfortable. Some critiques on rights ethics. Rights ethics isn't without challenge. Is it too focused on the individual? What happens when rights clash? Is it too Western in origin? Are we at risk of rights inflation? Yet even with these critiques, rights ethics remains one of the strongest defenses against injustice, tyranny, and neglect. In a world of systems, statistics, and structures, rights ethics reminds us of something simple but profound. You are not a number. You are not a means to an end. You are a person, and you have rights. Living by rights ethics means honoring this truth, not just in policies, but in our daily decisions. It means saying to every person we meet, your dignity matters, your rights matter, and I will treat you accordingly. Thank you for joining in all our lecture series. From chapter 1 to this chapter, may you have learned some lessons in this book, how to live a moral life. God bless you all and your family.